Hey Victor, John, West Coast Connects. Ronnie reached out to you yesterday, wanted me to shoot over this free video, so I'll keep it pretty short and sweet. Just want to show you a couple of things you can do to increase customer flow and traffic to your website. The one thing I ask is that if you could shoot me feedback when this is over, whether it be email, text, uh, call, whatever it may be, any will suffice. But I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. So. Here it goes. So my first thought when looking this is there's just not a lot of content here. And content is anything that you can highlight, whether that be text or pictures. And the reason why you want a lot of content is you want to be able to get keywords in your content that you can be searched for. So say I'm wanting to be searched for San Francisco electrician. I would have San Francisco electrician somewhere in that phrase, somewhere in my content. And a good content writer will have that exact phrase in their content. And also, these images that you have up, I would save them as specific keyword targeted, specific targeted keywords. Sorry, that I was trying to search for. So again, if I was looking at San Francisco electrician, I might save one of these pictures as San Francisco electrician, so that Google knows, hey, it's in the text, it's in the photos. There definitely is. This is definitely a site that is linked to that specific search. So that should help you get ranked there. So that would be my first tip. My my second tip would be to optimize your Google My Business. And there's three things that Google looks for in their rankings. The first one is reviews. So the more reviews you have, the stronger your site is. And you guys have a great 5-star rating, so that's fantastic. But you only have 3 reviews. So my first thing would be my first tip for this would be to add as many reviews as you can, and don't spam them, but gradually build that up, having your clients do it, your friends, your family. Anybody can set up reviews, so really start bumping up those reviews every week to where you have hundreds to thousands of reviews. I just bought a mattress the other day, and the mattress that I bought, the reason that why I went with the company that I did was because they had 25,000 reviews, and all of them were 5 and 4 stars. So, not everybody is that way. I normally don't use reviews as a factor, but I did in that instance. So, really important. Another thing is photos. So, you want quite a bit of photos, and like I said with your web page, you want these optimized with keywords that you're looking to get searched for. So, really important to upload those photos as those targeted keywords. And then lastly, you want as many citations as you can get. Citations is just locations on the web where your business info and your Google My Business listing are located. And the more citations, the more places out there, the stronger your Google My Business is. So those 3 factors really come into play in ranking your Google My Business. And so me personally, I would recommend optimizing that and putting the time in every month to get that up to date. My third tip would be to strengthen your site. And here's your site, and this is Ahrefs is a tool that SEO specialists use to determine the strength of a site. And there's no data here. This is what you would find with a brand new website, like the day it got put out there. So there's really nothing here for you. One thing I did when searching is I went through the keywords just to check the volume monthly and the keyword difficulty. And as you can see here in San Francisco, I found 410 searches per month. Okay, and a lot of them have low KD or keyword difficulty, and there's a couple, one with 5 and one with 11. And what keyword difficulty is, this is on a scale of 0 to 100, 0 being the easiest to rank in the top 10 for, and 100 being the hardest. So electrical contractor San Francisco, a little hard to rank in it, but you see here San Francisco electrician, a lot less difficulty and a lot less keyword difficulty and just as much volume. So really important that you attack and go after keywords with high volume. And honestly, at first, I would try to get some of these low keyword difficulty things, and then maybe I might push for the higher KDs, but not until after I did the lower ones. And honestly, this is just in San Francisco. In areas surrounding, there's a lot of volume, 7,000 hits a month. And as you can see here, Oakland is a big one with high volume and low keyword difficulty. So I went ahead and searched San Francisco electrician to see kind of your competition. And Bay Electric was one, and Brookline was another. And to show you the strength of their website, so here's Bay Electric's. This is on a scale of 0 to 100, so 100 being the strongest. And what you want is as high as you can go, but you want it 1 to 1 if you can. So if your URL or if your UR rating is 21, you want your domain rating to be 21. And then they have 174 websites out there that are sending 424 links back to their site. They're ranking in the top 166 keywords. They're getting 147 hits per month for their website. And if you wanted to spend Google Ads to get the same amount of value, you'd have to spend $1,000 a month to get that value. Okay? And so here's Brookline Electric. Their value is 1,200, even though they're not getting as much traffic, but they are getting probably more buyer-specific traffic. So my three, those are my 3 tips. There's a lot to it, obviously. It's a lot of work, but it definitely can be done, and you definitely can see a huge rise in customers. I mean, like I said, there's over 6,000 to 7,000 searches per month just in the Bay Area for electricians. And if you can capture a percentage of that, and you can land a percentage of those clients, you really can increase your bottom line. So if this is something you need help on, I'd love to help you guys out. Please reach out. Either way, I'd love some feedback. So with that, I'll let you go. Have a great day, and God bless.